I was unable to pay him child support for a child that I was caring for. I was the one taking care of his daily stuff, on top of having to pay a man child support that he's not staying with. You ain't getting shit.
If you enjoy content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more heated courtroom moments just like this. Now let's get back to the video. This one gets pretty intense. We've got a dramatic courtroom showdown involving a mother who is refusing to pay the child support that this father is legally owed. And let me tell you right now, things get very heated. As the hearing goes on, the mom starts getting increasingly unhinged. She throws out excuse after excuse, and by the end, she completely loses her temper and has a full meltdown in the courtroom. Meanwhile, the father stays surprisingly calm through most of it. He keeps his composure and handles the situation like a champ. Toward the end, some of his friends even join the Zoom call to show their support, which adds another layer to the whole situation. But here's the real twist. This mother has already lost custody of her children. The exact reason isn't clear here, but despite...
Has the mother made any direct payments to you for the support of the children?
No, sir.
Do you have any additional information you'd like to offer to the court as it relates to this case?
Before he turned 18, and then he went to go live with his brother. So that would that's what he did. And so he's living with his brother for I'd say about 7-8 months. I can't remember the exact time. It's been a long time.
It's been a year.
And did you agree during that time frame for the child to live with someone else?
Yeah,
No.
to live with his brother.
No.
Ms. Hagwood, no one's asking you a question right now.
And just to confirm, sir, about how long did the child live with the other sibling?
It's about 7 or 8 months, I believe. I am kind of off. Like I said, it's been a very long time.
Ma'am, can I get you to state your name for the record?
Sherry Ann Baldwin.
I'm sorry, is your last name also Hagwood?
That's my maiden name, and it's Haygood.
Haygood. Okay, thank you, ma'am. As it relates to the child support judgment, the state has calculated that you owe a total of $2,367.20 as of March 31st, 2024. I'm requesting that you pay that back at $150 per month. Are you in agreement to that amount, ma'am?
No, sir.
Explain to the court why you're not in agreement to the amount that you owe.
Well, I got a phone call.
I don't know if it's just me, but you can definitely feel some serious tension coming off this Sherry Hagwood here. The judge is clearly not impressed with her at all. She keeps interrupting the father, trying to twist the story, and honestly, it's kind of wild to watch. Meanwhile, his friend in the bottom right corner is just sitting there, watching the whole thing unfold. It's actually pretty funny. You can really tell from the dad's demeanor in the top right corner that he's calm, collected, and has nothing to hide. Contrast that with her constantly interrupting and trying to take control. It makes for some seriously entertaining drama. What do you guys think so far? Let me know in the comments. For now, let's dive back in and see what she has to say next.
February 1st of 2022 from my oldest son, who is, Lewis isn't the father, Dylan Haygood. And he told me that Lewis comes over here and he's staying with me for a few weeks. He's staying with his brother. And then finally he moves in with me April 1st of 22. And he's been away from his father ever since. Me and his brother's been caring for him, his eyeglasses, his doctor's appointments, getting him to court. I have documentation from the court stating that he was with me and his brother, probation officers that are willing to whatever y'all need them to write up. But I was unable to pay him child support for a child that I was caring for.
And during that time,
That's
thank you,
just
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. And during that time frame, when the child started to reside with you, did you petition the court to change the child support to reflect
Yes,
that
sir.
the child was living with you?
Yes, sir. I called y'all immediately and I emailed the court paper that I had stating that he was living with his brother. And then I went and got the lady told me to do this.
Ms. Haygood?
The whatever child support officer I spoke with told me to go file this with the courts, and it's My name is Sherry Ann Baldwin. I am the mother and the child of Luis Mendoza. He has resided with me since April 1st, 2022, and is currently residing in Johnson County, and it's signed and dated.
Again,
And
Ms.
then,
Haggard, Ms.
pardon
Haggard,
me?
the question that was asked is, did you petition the court to change the child support amount? Now, did you file a paperwork stating it?
Yes, sir, I did.
What's their case number, ma'am?
Well, I called y'all and told you that he was living with me and not the father. She told me to send in the paperwork that I had, so I did. And then she said she had 190 days to contact the father and that y'all would get a hold of me. And then she said that they froze the funds. And so I don't know.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm calling straight up cap on this. She's obviously not being honest here. I'm not sure if she's just playing dumb or actually doesn't understand, but seriously, who does this? If you want to change child support payments, not paying isn't the way to do it. You need to go through the courts, file a motion, and get it officially adjusted. Otherwise, you're just going to end up paying over time, and it's only going to make you look worse. So, I don't know if she's just being careless or actually pretending, but this whole situation feels really sketchy. Even though the guy said the child went to live with his brother, you still need to get it on record with the court. Otherwise, you're stuck paying for things you shouldn't have to, whether this girl is in the right or wrong. It really doesn't add up to me. It just doesn't make sense. Let's see if she has anything else to say, because so far, her story isn't lining up. Let's dive back in and check it out.
All right, and as it relates to the medical support, ma'am, the state has calculated that you owe a total of $849.32 as of March 31st. Explain to the court why you're not in agreement to paying that amount.
Because I feel like I was the one caring for his needs. I was the one taking care of his daily stuff, on top of having to pay a man child support that he's not staying with. I don't have extra money like that. I can't be taking him to the eye doctor and to appointments and feeding him and clothing him and paying him his father child support.
And just to confirm, ma'am, when you say that you're paying the father child support for a child that's residing with you, when exactly did you pay those amounts to the father?
I have documentation of every child support payment I ever made, and I have documentation of it.
And ma'am, were
And
you able to review the
pardon?
report that was provided on the screen as it relates to
I
the
couldn't
child
really
support payment?
see. I couldn't really see, but
And
I
would you like for
stopped
me to
paying
so that
after April, living with me full time.
All right, we have to understand one thing: the Attorney General's office is not the court. You can ask the AG's office to do a lot of stuff. You can ask them questions. You can ask them to file something for you that might help you, but they're not the court.
I love how this judge is just straight up calling her out. Like I said, her story really doesn't make any sense. Think about it, these two divorced years ago, maybe 10 years back. You'd think after all that time, she'd know you have to go through the courts to change child support, or even just handle things properly for your kid. It's basic procedure. Most people know this, but so far, she's been kind of holding it together. Barely. Now, in the next part of this clip, she's about to completely lose it. And the judge? He's not letting her run wild. He's about to put her in her place. So let's jump back in and see exactly what the judge says and watch how she reacts when things get really heated.
If you don't file anything with the court, then it's almost like nothing ever happened, because the AG has discretion to do what they like, which means they could file something or they could not file something. They didn't file anything. Separately, what you're supposed to do is file something with the court, and nothing was ever filed with the court. AG's office, but that's not the court. So I can't modify your order. You were responsible to modify your own order if the AG didn't want to help you, or if you wanted to do it on your own. It's very simple to do, and that hasn't happened. So you owe these arrears. It's a very small amount. You owe the full amounts that are owed. You decided not to make payments. So you owe $2,367.20, payable at $150 a month, and medical support arrears of $849.32, payable at $50 a month. If there's money on hold, then they will try to forward that towards those amounts. And then if there's any remaining balance, then those are the monthly payments. All right, y'all are done with court. You can press leave on the Zoom to exit out. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Judge.
You ain't getting shit. You
Hey,
ain't
good.
getting.
You want me to find you in contempt of court? Like a child. We don't need
I
that.
thought I was off. I thought I hit the button. I'm sorry.
Okay, be respectful. All right, y'all can press leave to like.
Well, that was absolutely embarrassing. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she never pays this at all. This court case is from a while back, and I couldn't find any updates on it, but I think we can all imagine that she's probably just going to let it default, and this guy might never see that money. That said, after watching the whole case, I kind of feel like he doesn't even deserve the full amount. Maybe half, sure, but the kid wasn't even living with him. So it's a little confusing why he's owed $3,000, but that's beside the point. This girl was really out of line. Even if your mic is muted, just talking back to a judge like that is crazy. And in this case, her mic was unmuted, so you never know what the judge is going to do. That little on-screen pop-up showed a $50 fine just for that outburst, but honestly, it probably should have been more because it was completely uncalled for. She basically undermined the judge by flat-out refusing to pay, which really made her look bad. It's no wonder she lost custody in the first place. Some of these people are just wild. That's going to wrap up this video. If you guys have any thoughts or feedback, drop a comment. I'll be responding to every single one. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. I'm trying to pump out as many of these courtroom reactions as I can because I genuinely enjoy breaking these down with you all. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.